I, James Richard Leslie,
take you, Beatrice,
take you, Beatrice,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death us do part,
till death us do part,
according to God's holy law,
according to God's holy law.
and in the presence of God,
And in the presence of God,
I make this vow.
I make this vow.
Sorry.
It's emotional. Everybody's behind you. Don't worry. They're all doing it.
Take your time.
So, Beatrice, you ready?
Just take your time. Just compose yourself. For this is a good break. You can just breathe. Just breathe.
So, Beatrice, are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Thank you.
I, Beatrice,
I, Beatrice,
take you, James Richard Leslie,
take you, James Richard Leslie,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
better for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death us do part,
till death us do part,
according to God's holy law,
according to God's holy law.
in the presence of God,
In the presence of God,
I make this vow.
I make this vow.
Well done.
So Sean's just been.
Beatrice,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage.
as a sign of our marriage.
With my body, I honour you.
With my body, I honour you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
With all that I have, I share with you.
Within the love of God,
Within the love of God,
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Take your time.
Sorry.
Take your time.
Is it in this hand?
Okay. So, James,
James,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage.
as a sign of our marriage.
With my body, I honour you.
With my body, I honour you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
Within the love of God,
Within the love of God,
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
So, if you both face me now. Now, I'm going to have their ring hands and I'm going to join their ring hands together. They're all new and sparkly. And then I'm wearing big, long, what looks like a scarf, and it's called a stole. And what I'm doing is I am wrapping that around their hands. And this, the stole is given to a priest when we are ordained, and it represents God's love and the work that we are doing for God. And now in wrapping you up in that, you are tying the knot. When we have that phrase, tying the knot, this is tying you up, winding God's love around your marriage. So, James and Beatrice, in the presence of God and before this congregation, have given their consent and made their marriage vows to one another. They have declared their marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of rings. I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife. Those whom God has joined together, let no one put asunder. I'm going to unwind you now. I'm going to let you kiss the bride, and we're all going to kiss the big bride.
Well done. That was good. Well done. Well done.
Now, we're both going to kneel. If you kneel on here, we're going to say a special blessing over you both.
I know I'm speaking to friends, so I will make this brief. I wrote this short address about a year ago, and I've only had to change one word in it since. The name of the groom. No. Beatrce sincerely knows that she has our unconditional love. And in the love she has for James, we want him to know that we will support both of you in every way we can. That's as near as I get to something sentimental, and I don't want to start off. But I mean that sincerely. We are delighted that James is part of our family. It's a great celebration for us in particular.
She is kind, she is beautiful, she is funny, she is brilliantly silly, she is a loyal friend, and now my better half. To Beatrce.
James is now indebted to me for life for two things. The first, obviously, is making me stand up here and give this speech to all of you. And the second is for taking the fall for him when he flooded his parents' kitchen by leaving a can of Dr. Pepper in the sink. I will say I didn't have much time to accept the blame, because once I saw Ricky's face, we literally ran a mile in 5 minutes. In all seriousness, an honour to have been asked to be the best man for someone of James's calibre. He's funny, loyal, and his work ethic is incredibly inspiring. It's been fantastic to watch him progress at such pace in his career. And it's hard to believe it was only 10 years ago he was dancing in a red wig at an audition for a job at the Boost Movie Bar in Lakeside. But I couldn't be happier than I am today to witness James marry the love of his life. James and Beatrice complement each other perfectly. Both are history nerds, as well as fantastic people. I look forward to seeing both of you prosper in the future, and I feel lucky that I'm able to be part of your lives. I think that the man James has become today is testament to Ricky and Kathy's parenting. Yeah, and I know I can say the same for Gary and Jeanette. Thank you for struggling along with me. To finish things off, I now ask for all of you to join me in raising a toast to the new Mr. and Mrs. Downs.